Hello guys, welcome to Hostel Cooking Series Part 1, where we tried making Oreo cake with just 3 ingredients. All you need is a packet of Oreos, milk, and a little bit of Eno. I started by crushing the Oreos, which was honestly the most satisfying part. Then I added some milk and mix. I mixed everything together until it looked like an actual cake batter. Next, a little bit of Eno. And again, mix. Since I obviously don't have an oven in my hostel room, I had to get creative. So I used a kettle as a mini steamer and hoped for the best. We had to keep the batter container elevated, so we tried putting random objects in between. And finally, we tried using a bottle cap, and it was just floating away. It was honestly a struggle to keep it in place, but we finally did it, placed the container, and closed the lid. At this point, it was basically a waiting game. After a while, we did the folk test. The first time, it was not ready, and we checked every 5 minutes, even though we knew nothing was going to happen that fast. Anyway, after what felt like forever, it was finally time to see if this thing had actually worked. And somehow, a little later, I checked again, and this time the fork came out clean. I guess it's a success. I took it out, plated it up, and honestly, I was surprised it actually worked. For a hostel room experiment, I'd call that a win. Stay tuned for part 2, where I continue making questionable cooking decisions with limited resources.